मृत्युंजय त्र्यंबक सदाशिव नमस्ते नमस्ते. The next offering at the feet of Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Sameta, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the offering of the Dravida Veda. Dravida Veda is the composition in the Dravida Bhasha Tamil, composed by the Nalvars, the four saints of the Seva tradition in Tamil Nadu, ஞான சம்பந்தர், மாணிக்க வாசகர், ஸ்ரீ சுந்தரமூர்த்தி சுவாமி and திருநாவுக்கரசர். देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव स्तोत्र प्रिय द्राविड वेद प्रिय द्राविड वेदमवधारय. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தோடுடைய செவியன் விடையேறியோர் தூவன் மதிசூடி காடுடைய சுடலை பொடி பூசியனுள்ளம் கவர்கல்வன் ஏடுடைய மலரான் உனை நாற்பனின்றேற்ற அருள் செய்த பீடுடைய பிரமாபுரம் மேவிய பெம்மான் இவனன்றே இவனன்றே முற்றலாமை இல்ல நாகமோடு ஜன உழைக்கும் அவை பூண்டு வற்றலோடு கலனா பலி தேர்த்தனதுள்ளங்கவர்கல்வன் கற்றல் கேட்டல் உடையார் பெரியார் கடல் கையால் தொழுதேற்ற பெற்ற மூண்ட பிரமாபுரம் மேவிய பெம்மான் இவனன்றே இவனன்றே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். The next offering at the feet of Sri Nithyananda Parashakti Sameta, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the offering of the Sangita Seva. The next offering at the feet of Sri Nithyananda Parashakti Sameta, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the offering of the Shakti Avishkarana Seva. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करण प्रिय परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणमवधारय.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुगदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गहनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भवातीतं तृणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, my name is Sri Nitya Shiva Shankarananda. I am a Balasant of Nithyananda Gurukul, and I am here in Gurukul for past 7 years. In today's Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana as part of the Uttamotama Seva, both of us are here to offer the power of consciousness over matter. So let me introduce the other Balasant.
Nithyanandam, my name is Shiva Maharaj. My age is 9 years and I have lived in this Gurukul for past 9 years. 1 year. And this is my first demonstration of consciousness over matter.
So he has told that he has lived in Gurukul for past 1 year, and this is his first demonstration of the power of consciousness over matter. So today's power is going to be he's the first. He has lived in the Gurukul for past 1 year, and right now he's 9 years old, and this is the first presentation of the demonstration of the Shakti Avishkarana, which is performing of moving the matter in the hand through your consciousness, through the space of oneness. How it works, let me briefly explain in 2 to 3 words. In Agamas, Paramashiva clearly described that through your consciousness you can move the whole universe, not only your matter, but not only any object which is in front of you, but through your hands, through the look, through your own space, through the gesture. You can move any matter in any point of time. But only thing you need is initiation, Diksha. That's why the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is here to initiate all of us and to make us manifest this power. In Vedas and Agamas, Vedas are the pure science, Agamas are the applied science. Applied science, it means that in our day-to-day life, each and every aspect, whatever actions we do, whatever words, thoughts we have, it is described in the Agamas, and it is mentioned what in each and every minute detail Bhagavan Paramashiva himself tells. Who is Paramashiva? Paramashiva is Adi Guru, primordial Guru of the whole universe, who is running with his 5 actions of creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation, sitting with Mother Parashakti herself, with 25 face, 50 hands, and making every single thing happen. Swamiji, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the incarnate of Paramashiva himself, who has come down in this planet in the year 1978 to revive the whole science of power manifestation, the science of KAILASA, the only Hindu nation, and make us human beings reach to the level of superconscious breakthrough. Swamiji says, Diksha can't be that only when I am physical. Diksha can't be only when I'm physical. It can be either through a word, look, or a touch. Sparsha Diksha or Naina Diksha. Either you can be sitting in wherever in the world you are, but Swamiji is seeing you. That itself is more than enough. When Guru's eyes have fallen on you, you receive an initiation, and you will manifest some or other things in your life. Agamas are the only scripture for the current Kali Yuga. It may take maybe through the 7.5 billion people around the world. It will take some time. Swamiji says in one of the satsang, he says, in 3 years of time, I'm giving a word, I'm giving commitment that in 3 years the science of enlightenment will reach to every single individual out there, and he will make it happen. That's what when he meant Agamas are the only scripture for Kali Yuga, and he will make it happen. Paramashiva himself and Swamiji reviving the whole science. Swamiji for the past 26 years out of his parivrajaka life, where he has his experience of whatever his gurus, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Arunagiri Yogi Shwara, Tiruchi Swami, Anamigal Swamigal, Mataji Kupamal, many 50 to hundreds of them, making this manifestation takes place and grooming a small young guru to make the manifestation happens. And that's what you can see, the fruit of every single individual of the guru, which Swamiji has been groomed, and right now it has become a complete blossom as Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. In Agamas Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Bhagavan Paramashiva himself describes this power, and he has mentioned a verse. I will chant the verse before entering into the power manifestation. Kvachit vastuni vinyasya shanai drishtim nivardayet tajnanam chitta sahitam devi shunyanayo bhavet. With the blessings of Paramashiva, by chanting this verse from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, mentioning the Shastra Pramana, scriptural proof, scriptural evidence that this power manifestation takes place, where Swamiji is not introducing a new system or new power to the current era, but thousands of years back, people used to manifest this power. Our ancestors, our tradition has this power manifestation, but we have lost it due to course of time. Swamiji, with the blessings and his hard work, revived the whole science and making it available to each and every single individual, to the thousands across the globe. How the power manifests and what is the use of the power manifestation of the consciousness over matter? When consciousness over matter is when you have an object in your hand, a coconut, to move the matter out of your hand. It is not just you're going to move the coconut. It can be starting off with moving a coconut, slowly move to a mango, to orange, to apple, anyway. So when he tells, when the coconut is moved, some part inside you, some incompletion, some obstacle you may go through for years together, you may not realize that you need to heal that part and you have no idea how to heal it. Swamiji says, when you just receive an initiation from a master, from an enlightened guru, incarnate himself to make it happen, it moves, the object moves, and some part of you will get completely healed. You can try it out there, or when you're watching this live stream of this Paramashiva Shakti Avashkarna, when the manifestation starts, I will be chanting the Mahavakya of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. You can repeat along with me the Mahavakya. When you repeat, you can see the conscious vibrations takes place and the manifestation happens. You can see the manifestation makes it into reality. And out there, it doesn't matter. You can see thousands of you sitting in thousands of kilometers away. When you chant the Mahavakya along with us and watch the manifestation, some part of you inside will get healed. Without further ado, let's get into the power manifestation. Now, Shiva Maharaj will be sitting with us. He'll be chanting the Mahavakya, remembering Swamiji in the third eye. That's what which I meant called oneness. Having the cognition, Swamiji, I bow down to you with my humble respect. You and me are one and the same, and I am just a channel for you to flow through me and make this manifestation takes place as a breakthrough. So let's chant the Mahavakya. As you can see, the coconut is kept in my hand. As you can see, the coconut is kept in my hand. It is kept. My hands are completely straight, and the coconut is kept. It will take few minutes, or it may take even up to 10 to 15 minutes. Depends. For a small child, it takes very easy way to connect to Swamiji and to make it happen. Swamiji tells, when a person who has self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, it takes some time because there are so much of patterns inside them. To clear that patterns, it takes some time. That's why when initiation is there, 90% of the whole patterns get cleared. So let's chant the Mahavakya. All of you out there can together chant the Mahavakya and watch the manifestation. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 As you can notice, for him is the first time of his demonstration, and there is no type of restlessness in his body where it takes time for him to move the matter out of the hand. But continuously having the cognition, Swamiji will make it happen. I'm connecting with you by chanting the Mahavakya, the strong, full, powerful cognition of Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and requesting him to flow through me now and move the matter. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 We bow down to the respects and gratitude to Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam for making this manifestation of consciousness over matter takes place with us. With this, we offer this Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarna as part of the Uttamotama Seva to our beloved Guru, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
The next offering of the feet of Sri Nithyananda Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva is the offering of the Tirukailaya Vadyam, the offering of the instruments which are played in the KAILASA. देवदेवोत्तमदेवता सार्वभौम अखिलाण्डकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायक श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव कैलायवाद्यप्रिय कैलायवाद्यम् अवधारय.
देवदेवोत्तमं देवता सार्वभौमम् अखिलाण्डकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकं श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्तिसमेतं श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवम् अष्टपुष्पैरभ्यर्च्य ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य ॐ सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति
ॐ सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाक्प्रसिद्धाय धीमहि तन्न शिव प्रचोदयात् नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराधक्षमापणार्थे समस्त मंगलप्राप्त्यर्थे गुरुकृपा कटाक्षार्थे महामंगलकर्पूर नीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि रक्षां धारयामि ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिर्महीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं परहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः इति स्वस्ति मन्त्रार्थाः सत्या सफला भवन्तु इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु राजा धर्मपतिः प्रजासु दरिताः पूजाधना सज्जनाः षट्कर्म प्रवराद्विजाः प्रतिदिनं विद्या अनवद्या सदा वाणी सन्निहिता चिरं कविभुगैः सानन्दमव्याकुलाः सर्वे सन्तु वैदिकधर्म अनुष्ठातारः सौजन्यसन्तोषिणः इति स्वस्ति मन्त्रार्थाः सत्या सफला भवन्तु इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु येषां देवदेवानां महादेवानाम् अखिलाण्डकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकानां सकलभुवि सृष्टिस्थितिसंहारतिरोभाव अनुग्रहाज्ञ पञ्चकृत्यपरायणानाम् आदिमध्यान्तरहितानाम् अप्रमेयपराक्रमाणाम् तत्त्वार्थगोचराणाम् श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवस्वरूपाणाम् श्री आदिगुरु अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर स्वरूपाणाम् श्रीकालभैरव महाकाली स्वरूपाणाम् श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्तश्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रभक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्ताभय चतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यजापवर्गवर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपनशाक्यादिमहान्धकार निवारण ज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक
शैव समयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक स्वामी वागीश सुन्दर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्ध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ तृणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधानानाम् अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरु महासन्निधानानाम् कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधानानाम् नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परम्परागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तॄणाम् साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्याद्यनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणीनाम् साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वराणाम् साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वराणाम् धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधानानाम् कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरूणाम् श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारकानाम् श्री कैलास परमाचार्याणाम् श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्याणाम् सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूपानाम् श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठानाम् श्रीमज्जगद्गुरूणाम् श्री भगवत् श्री
नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनाम् पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्धिः समेषाम् सहकुटुम्बानाम् सकलैश्वर्यप्राप्तिः गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्धिः क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्धिः आरोग्य दृढगात्रदा सिद्धिः आचन्द्रार्क वंशाभिवृद्धिः
धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्धिः
सर्वेषां मनसा चिन्तित सर्कार्यानुकूल सिद्धिः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य पादारविन्दयोः अचञ्चला भक्ति सिद्धिः भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्तिश्च भूयात्
इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तो
तथास्तु सर्वे जना सुखिनः सन्तु तथास्तु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु तथास्तु समस्त सन्मङ्गलानि सन्तु तथास्तु सर्वत्र नित्यानंद ध्वजारोहणं भवतु तथास्तु सर्वेषां भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां
परिपूर्ण कृपा
कटाक्ष सिद्धिः अस्तु तथास्तु
अयं धर्मः उत्तरोत्तरम् अभिवृद्धिरस्तु
तथास्तु सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु। ओम नित्यानंदं मंगलं कल्पवृक्षाय मंगलं ज्ञानदायिने सदाशिवाय श्री नित्यानंदेश्वराय मंगलम् मंगलं श्री विद्याम्बाये मंगलं कामदायिन्ये सर्वमंगलधात्री नित्यानंदेश्वर्यै मंगलम् मंगलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मंगलम् परावतार नित्यानंदाय गुरवे मंगलम् न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरोः पदम् मन्त्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यम् मोक्षमूलं गुरोर्कृपा न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकम् शिवशासनत 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 शिवशासनतः इदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनतः। मूलमन्त्रं यथाशक्ति दत्त्वा ओम यत्किंचित् कर्म देवेश सदा सुकृत दुष्कृतं तन्मे शिवपदस्तस्य भुञ्क्षक्षवय शङ्कर शिवो धाता शिवो भोक्ता शिवः सर्वमिदं जगत् शिवो यजति सर्वत्र शिवः सोऽहमेव तु। उमामं शिवाय नमः। The next offering at the lotus feet of Sri Nithyananda Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the offering of the Jnanapada Vivarana, where His Divine Holiness Swamiji will be revealing the sacred truths from the Agamas and presenting it to us and mapping it to planet Earth and bringing it to our ears in the way we can understand. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव ज्ञानपाद विवरण प्रिय ज्ञानपाद विवरणम अवधारय।
You all, let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nityananda
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
लक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वती साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, with the grace and unending compassion of Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, we welcome you all with our love and respects. We welcome every one of you watching us live to yet another exciting day of Nithyananda Satsang. Today we are looking at a very interesting and very exciting topic. This has been in the conversation among Hindus, and there's a lot of debate that happens whether to maintain a vegetarian lifestyle or is it okay to eat non-vegetarian maybe once in a while, or maybe when we are not doing a sadhana or a spiritual practice. What is and what should be the ideal way to handle it? There are so many reasons, there are so many categories of reasons why being vegetarian actually makes the most sense. Physiological, socio-economical, environmental, cosmic or ethical, spiritual, and even survival. If you are to look at the recent happening, pandemic prevention is another whole category of reason why vegetarianism actually makes most sense for humans. All of these reasons, physiologically, how our body is conducive to have a certain amount of diet as our physiological characteristics go, physically what we are capable and adapted to. Socio-economical, actually the amount of fund allocation that goes into producing non-vegetarian food, if that were to be balanced, actually there are very beautiful studies that say that world hunger can actually be resolved if there is a good distribution of the funds that normally go into producing non-vegetarian food worldwide. Environmental, if you think automobiles are the first culprit when it comes to the carbon footprint, the pollution, think again. Cosmic and ethical. We as Hindus worship Gomata and we see life and respect and worship life, divinity in everything. So that's another aspect. The spiritual aspect of it. What does it really mean when the whole spiritual cycle, the life, the end of life, the birth, life cycle, how does that guide us into making this choice? And then survival. It is said if we just continue going on in the same way that we are progressing, then within about 10 or 20 years, we'll actually not be having any more resources to be able to survive as the entire global community. And then, of course, pandemic prevention. If you see any major pandemic that has happened in the last few years, of course, the current COVID-19 and the avian flu that happened previously, all of these, they have happened from slaughterhouses, the places where unhygienic practices were carried on, and how that has directly led us into global pandemics. So many categories of reasons, so much of reasoning that supports
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest.
Yes, just like how Swami was sharing with every one of us, how the vegetarian lifestyle is not just something that is going to cause us a huge damage, but we are actually programmed for that. I would like to take this opportunity to share with every one of you some of the key terms and key understandings with respect to how the spiritual life, the life that we are living, is directly affected by the food that we consume. Very much the food that we eat becomes a part of our physical body. It becomes our flesh, it becomes our bones, it becomes our energy source itself. Now, if you see the reason of all the depression, frustration, anger, powerlessness, all of these things are basically what is stored in your muscle memory. The memory that is stored in our muscles is directly responsible for every single action of ours. Whether it is you taking a decision to wake up early in the morning, or you taking a decision to be fresh, active, alive, doing yoga, doing puja. Now, what is it that directly supports us? Not just in the spiritual life, but even in the regular life. It can be your career. It can be you wanting to work for longer hours a day. It can be you wanting to be healthy and energetic. Now, what is it that affects? A very important component is the food that you eat. The food that you eat directly matters. Here, today we're looking at the difference between consuming the vegetarian food and the non-vegetarian food. Now, as I was sharing, whether it is as simple as you waking up early in the morning or you taking any decision, it is directly influenced by your muscle memory. Now, what happens when you actually eat animals? Now, the animals also have the flesh and muscles, which stores their memory. When you cut them, when you kill them, surely no animal is going to be happy and nothing is going to be blessing you that you can be living long and all of that. Nothing is going to do that. Rather, it's going to be experiencing such tremendous pain and suffering that is going to get stored and that is going to get coded into its muscle memory. Now, when you cut that same flesh and you eat it, you're not only inviting the pains of that particular animal, but you're adding so much of karmic baggage into your life. Already there is so much that you're suffering with. Here you're adding so much more into it, because that suffering of that being entirely gets added into your life and it directly stops. I can literally say destroys your spiritual life. You might have been doing puja, you might have been doing sadhana, various spiritual practices for months together, for weeks together, for years together. But one non-veg meal is enough to destroy it entirely, because it is like you're creating such a pure body, and by following all the spiritual practices, it's like pure milk. Just one drop of poison is enough to contaminate the whole thing. Same way, those of them who say, oh, occasionally it is okay, I will just follow it for 11 days, I'll be vegetarian for 1 month. This month alone I will not do. It is as equal as not living or I can say living a non-vegetarian life, because it has got the same and equal impact on your life, on your muscle memory, which directly hinders your spiritual life. So that is something that I wanted to share with every one of you. And I would like now Tejo Swami to take it over and share the few more aspects of why the vegetarian lifestyle is the best for all of us.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you for that wonderful insight. Thank you again. As we saw, spiritually, it makes the most logical sense, spiritual sense to maintain a vegetarian lifestyle. But our attempt here is to ensure that all the right information is presented in front of all of you, the living and practicing Hindus, so you can make an informed choice. When Hindu votes matter, the choice can be made in a non-violent manner. Absolutely no non-violence in an election, in a voting process. So all the information that will ensure that you are adequately informed so that you can make the right choices. Here, the facts are being presented spiritually, what really happens, the deepest understanding of how our body-mind system responds through the muscle memory was presented. In the same way, if you look at the environmental factors, how the carbon footprint makes a direct impact. As you all know, the pollution levels, automobile industries, even a lot of the processing industries, they contribute so much. But also, so many of these farmhouses, slaughterhouses, put together, they contribute so much of carbon footprint, almost 3.3 tons of greenhouse gas emissions. In fact, a meat-loving lifestyle has the highest carbon footprint, while a vegan diet actually contributes to the lowest carbon footprint. Just by cutting down on some portions of meat can reduce the carbon footprint by a quarter. The ERS, USDA specifies multiple carbon
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasudashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
until then, you can engage in this conversation on social media. You can use these hashtags Kailasa votes or veg or non-veg. That's Kailasa votes and veg or non-veg. You can use both those hashtags to participate in this discussion happening in social media. As always, every voice matters, every opinion matters. So join the conversation. With that, let's become ready to be in Upanishad with Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. With a clear and conscious decision that we are here and we are ready and available to be able to receive the initiation and the revelations of Paramashiva from Sri Kailasa. Let us now sit straight, closing our eyes. Sitting in Padmasana as much as possible. Chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.